Now, with the current White House, I have some connections. With the Joe Biden White House, I had none, but you did. You did. And so while you've been in Washington 30 years, Jake. You guys, you and CNN have White House connections, but there was no effort, none to get to the bottom of this. And now for you guys to write this book, like there was a cover up. It's like there was a cover up and there was an attempted cover up. It could only ever work if you allowed it.
Clean up on aisle 9. Clean up on aisle 9. There's a Jake Tapper on the floor. We need cleanup on aisle 9. She bullied that boy. That's how you're supposed to do it. Hold them people accountable.
I did ask Joe Biden to be transparent about his health records in an interview in 2020. I did ask him about the fact that voters thought that he was not transparent at all. No,
he promised you that he would be transparent about his health records, and then he wasn't. And when you sat with him again, including 1 month after the Jackie Walorski thing, you didn't ask him about it. You didn't follow up on the fact that he was falling up the stairs, that he was losing his train of thought regularly, that he was slurring, that he was incomprehensible, that he was getting lost on the White House lawn. You sat right across from him and you asked none of that, notwithstanding the fact that he had promised you he would be fully transparent about his health issues. You know as well as I do that there's a way of, you can say, hey, there's this poll on your age, or you could say, you just forgot that Jackie Walorski was dead. You asked where she was moments after watching a videotape tribute to her. You lowered the flags at the White House after she died. This happened 13 days before you sat with him. There is a way of pressing a man like that on the actual infirmities to bring it home to him and to the audience, and you didn't do it. It wasn't just that. I mean, you sat with him a couple of times in the course of his presidency, and these issues were not pressed. Well, there was at least that time, and then there was the time at the beginning. And but separate and apart from that, you covered the Biden's presidency. No. Let me just finish my point. You covered the Biden presidency. Okay, right. And it was 13 days after the Jackie Walorski thing. But you covered the Biden presidency aggressively throughout the 4 years, and you didn't cover mental acuity hardly at all. I mean, time and time again, when issues came up, you seemed to be running cover for the president. You didn't seem interested. Do you want to apologize to Lara Trump now?
I've already apologized to her. I called her months ago.
I feel angry because she was right. And not only did you not allow her to make her comments, but you seemed to try to humiliate her. You had a hostility toward the position, but she was totally right. And then you lectured her on how she was in no position to diagnose cognitive decline, which you guys do at length, including on page 4 of your book. You describe at length his cognitive decline, which is all she tried to do with you. But you had such a visceral reaction to her.
Joe Biden has been saying stupid things for decades. Okay,
I get what you're saying, but this minimizes it too, because it was more than saying stupid things. But I'm telling you, like over here in my ecosphere, we were covering all of these. It wasn't just falling down. It was getting lost. It was some of the stuff you report in your book. We knew, and we were reporting on, like the multi-jump cuts in the videos of him, where it was obvious he couldn't get through a 1-minute take. So they had to use those. It was clear to us that he was using teleprompter, and there was some reporting on that at the time, all of which the White House was denying. Now, with the current White House, I have some connections. With the Joe Biden White House, I had none, but you did. You did. And so while you've been in Washington 30 years, Jake, you guys, you and CNN have White House connections, but there was no effort, none to get to the bottom of this. And now for you guys to write this book, like there was a cover up. It's like there was a cover up and there was an attempted cover up. It could only ever work if you allowed it.
Clean up on aisle 9. Clean up on aisle 9. There's a Jake Tapper on the floor. We need cleanup on aisle 9. She bullied that boy. That's how you're supposed to do it. Hold them people accountable. You've been working in Washington for what? You've been reporting on Washington for 30 years? At some point, you need to start being a little bit fair, a little bit objective. You say, Joe Biden has been saying stupid things for a long time. Okay. We're not talking about the stupid. See, you're trying to cover that up. You're trying to say, well, he always saying stupid stuff. Me actually reporting on it is not news. Nah, that's a cover up, bro. You're trying to dismiss it. And we don't do dismissals around here. All right. You wasn't dismissing anything Trump was doing. You wasn't dismissing anything Trump said or any MAGA Republican said. You didn't give him any type of fire whatsoever. You just was babying him and protecting him because that was your marching orders. But he can't say that. He can't say that was my marching orders. Who will come out and just outright say that was my marching? Those were my marching orders. I'm sorry, but those were my marching orders. What can I say? The powers that be told me to say this. Now he can't say that. Now, I want to keep it a buck. I used to be a big fan of Jake Tapper. Okay. A lot of y'all know that I voted Democrat all my entire life. All my life. All right. Except for in 2024, when I decided to step in that booth and vote for Trump. All right. And it took me, whoo, Lord. Whoo. I remember when I very first started doing content for any type of political content, any type of political commentary. And somebody said, hey, you should check out some Thomas Sowell. I'm like, I don't know who Thomas Sowell is. Why not? Oh, he's a black guy. Oh, he's a black conservative man. Let's hear what he has to say. Jesse Lee Peterson. Start checking him out. Wow, this dude is sharp. Crazy. Jesse Lee Peterson is nuts. Jesse Lee Peterson is a wild boy. He's one of them uncles that be like, oh, unc, did you just now say that? He will say something and just start laughing. Beta. You're like, bro, did you just now say that? And he just be looking at you, just laughing, pointing at you. Beta. The dude is wow. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. But when I got into this lane, right, I thought it was absolutely hilarious, man, because I'm checking out all these black people who are conservative, and I didn't know that there was any black conservatives. I thought that there was Michael Steele. Who else? Colin Powell. Who else? Who else? It's like 3 more. I thought it was like 5 total in the entire United States. I thought there was 5 black conservative people in the entire United States. And then somebody introduced me to a Candace Owens. And I was like, wait, whoa. I heard about her. This little black lady, this little black girl, young black girl, then got canceled by the black community aggressively. They went in on her. She need a perm. She dating white men. She She hate herself. All this stuff. And I was like, I ain't going nowhere near no. I would check out Jesse Lee Peterson. I'll check out some Thomas Sowell. I'll check out anybody else that y'all put in front of me, but I ain't checking out no Candace. And then I said, you know what? Let me go and check out no Candace. I'll check out some Candace. I ain't no punk. And I started checking out Candace, and I fell in love, man. Not with Candace, but her boldness. The fact that she stood on business. The fact that she put facts out there, and that's what made her so bold. Like she didn't have to apologize because what she was saying was true. And I realized that a lot of people were holding back the truth just so they not look like they are going against the group that they are supposed to represent. And I loved it, man. That fire in her. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. If you want to know why myself and many other content creators that look like me got into conservative politics, it's because of Candace. Shout out to Candace, man. Shout out to Candace. And then we started discovering people like Officer Tatum, Black Conservative Perspective, and many other content creators who was already on it. They was like, welcome to the party. We already been here, bro. Let me put you up on game. And I loved it. That type of energy, it fueled the fire in me that I didn't know was there. So I started looking into into politics, and I started putting together my own ideas, man. Like, oh, whoa. I didn't know that this was, wow. This is wild. This is crazy. So I started talking about it, man, and it's been beautiful. It hasn't been completely beautiful. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. It hasn't been completely beautiful. Friends and relatives and coworkers, they stopped following me on social media. You know what I mean? It's all good. It kind of hurt me a little bit. I don't get invited to no Christmas parties at DOD no more. That kind of hurt me a little bit. I like cake. I like pig feet. I like hog mog. Invite me to a Christmas party. I like to dance while holding the candy cane in my hand. Huh? Huh? Gonna punish me because I got a different political ideology than you? That's crazy.